But what you need is to have the goggles revealing, and then just match the colors up with one of the right kind of crystal.
Yeah, but I've never really gone Viz hunting because I played it with the Augs box, and so I've been too busy taking everything from the dungeons instead of picking up all the Viz.
You know, I don't really play much of that. I'm not so much into the fighting aspect, even though I definitely am pretty good at fighting. It's just...
I technically have a chest full of diamond weaponry.
I feel like I should save my iron.
The one thing I've never really liked about the Augs box is the little millionaire mod.
Millionaire? Millionaire's
Yeah.
awesome. I almost put it in, but then I remembered, oh yeah, that causes extra lag. And right now, that's not a good thing.
Like, I was helping this Japanese tribe with all their work and all that, and I'm like, okay, maybe they'll be cool with me putting my house here. I put in a house, and I check out their dungeon that they had nearby. I come back and see them building a house inside my house, and I'm like, what the heck are you guys doing?
They're building using the materials you gave them. They're expanding themselves.
Yeah, but they were in, like, a complete cluttered space.
Yeah, that's how they expand, though. They just take outwardly.
Well, they don't have to exactly make a stereotype and say only in China.
No, it's with that. All of them do that. It's not just the Chinese one. It's them. They all do that. But if you make a river between you and them, they will not cross it.
I've seen them cross a river before.
Well, they're not supposed to. That's supposed to be how you avoid them building into your house.
I tried killing off this one tribe because I wanted to put my house there, and they just kept coming back even though I destroyed all their houses.
Yeah, they do that. My favorite thing to have done was once I made a brand new world in Technic while still at Millionaire, and then I immediately updated to the next version, which is the first version. They actually took it out, and so I just got free houses. It was awesome. Free, awesome houses, because the Millionaire houses are pretty neat. Cool, now I've got some coal. Now I'm not so worried about conserving charcoal. Even though charcoal is actually less valuable in EMC.
Well, I like how you can actually see the EMC on an item now.
Oh, you can see much more than that with the plugins. That's just the equivalent exchange plugin that lets you see the EMC values.
It was kind of a pain just sitting there and loading up the wiki just to actually see the EMC value.
Well, that's why I was so unhappy about not enough items not working. It's because I was going to have to look at the wiki for a lot of stuff that I really did not want to have to go and load up a web page in the middle of all this for. I mean, basically, every time you're going to craft something from a mod and you don't have it memorized, if you don't have any eye, you're going to be stuck opening up the wiki for it. Alright, this is how you make bronze. At least cheap way. Cheap, easy way, I should say. The more expensive way is a lot harder.
You can make it like that now?
Only with forestry installed. If you don't have forestry, then no. You were hoping that was a permanent recipe?
Yeah, it was really slow just to put it in the macerator.
And just wait?
Yeah. But I did fill it up with a ton of overclockers. I guess that works pretty fine.
As long as you have forestry installed, that recipe works. It's much better.
I don't really need that much bronze anyway.
Well, I think that it's like that in forestry because you need a lot of bronze. All your machines are based on bronze.
Well, there's that, and seeing how the railroads have to be made of bronze.
Railroads made out of bronze?
Yeah.
I don't think that Railcraft has bronze.
Because in the Tekkits thing, I tried making a railroad kind of thing, but the original recipe for iron didn't work.
Yeah, that's because you have to use their modified recipe, which means you're going to have to get a coke oven. You're going to have to go and make steel with a blast furnace if you want to be efficient about it.
Well, yeah, I did make railroads, though, or wait, no, I probably didn't make them, but there was an abandoned mine shaft nearby,
Yeah.
so I just took everything from there.
Oh, I forgot to mine the gems that I found on my way down.
I guess I shouldn't be using the uranium for duplicating now.
Actually, are you playing Tekkit or Technic?
Well, I've been playing Tekkits, not so much Tekkit. Well, like Technic, but
Tekkit and Technic are almost exactly the same. The difference is that Technic has single-player only mods as well, and Tekkit is built more for having a multiplayer bucket server.
well, I think I like to play Tekkit because then you know what to actually do on a multiplayer server. And then it's like that awkward moment you join a multiplayer server and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go look for a dungeon.
Well, like I was saying, in Tekkit, it's the bucket versions of all the mods that even have multiplayer. But in Technic, it's the latest version of all the mods, but it's single player only. So, I'm usually playing Technic because it has the more awesome mods like Doomcraft. Okay, got my backup picks. Actually, I think it's about time I built a chest. What do you think?
Well, it doesn't seem, or, yeah, you do.
No, I'm gonna waste all my iron on this one chest. Okay, got myself an iron chest.
Reinforcements.
Reinforcements?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
You reinforce the chest with iron.
It's not so much reinforced as it is larger. See how much larger that is? That's about twice the size of a normal chest.
I think it also gains extra protection too, but I could be wrong.
I don't know about that one. Also, this is how I go diamond mining. And I get diamonds really quickly normally.
I just run around with divining rod.
Oh. Oh, I went deeper than I meant to. Oh well.
Basically, it's just like a long mine shaft, and then I just start scanning every wall.
I did not mean to leave 2 torches there. It's a waste of torches. Let's see, this looks like a good way. I'm gonna take my chances over here because this has a low value, so obviously there's gonna be more stuff outside of it, outside the immediate area than the other one.
I've never really
Or that could
used
happen.
that ore back there.
This one?
Yeah, the one you just got.
Oh, that's actually used to make. You smelt that for quicksilver.
I've only seen it in the Yogg box, but haven't really done much with it.
Yeah, it's part of Doomcraft. But Doomcraft is in Technic. Although I'm not technically playing Technic anymore. Because I did manually install all these mods myself to a clean copy of Minecraft. And there's the complete worthlessness of tungsten. All that
It has a good EMC value though, doesn't it?
he has twice that of diamond.
That's probably the only use for it. throw it in
Alarmam
the
said
little...
that it was actually going to be worth holding on to instead of using for EE, but then 1.3 came out, and so obviously that's not going to be the case anymore. At least not for 1.2.5 copies. So that means you're going to have to start a new world anyways, which was trying to avoid having everyone have to do.
It's fun.
No, I dislike this water flow. So I am going to just close it off.
I remember my cousin, like, gathered a whole bunch of water into one area, and then she's like, okay, if you need a drink, then you can go and get water here. And I was sitting there building an infinite water pool.
What did she say then?
Well, I guess she didn't realize that there was an infinite water pool mechanic into this game.
But they're so easy to build. How would she miss that?
I don't know, she doesn't really know much about the game, I guess.
Because it gets really confusing with all these mods if you have no idea what Minecraft is. Oh look, an apple. I got really lucky. I came out here just for food, and I immediately find an apple. Now, before you ask me, I have no idea what a lot of this stuff is. A lot of these creatures are. I have
I'm
never
going to guess it's the creeps and weirdos kind of thing.
Yeah, the ones I don't know are all going to be from more creeps and weirdos.
As long as they look weird, you know it's from that mod.
No, there's werewolves in Mo creatures, and there's also zebras and stuff like that.
Oh, well, I know about those.
Ogres are annoying.
That's probably why I didn't
cool.
try downloading it.
Okay. Time to go back home. I just found something awesome and important.
Rubber.
Yes. If I can remember where my house is. You know, I'm going to avoid further confusion.
Yeah, it's there, so...
I always use that because it's so helpful. Raise Minimap. I just use it even when I'm supposed to be using vanilla because of how useful it is.
Well, it's that one time when everything updates and all your waypoints disappear.
Hey, Raise Minimap has already been updated to 1.3, so I should be fine with that. In fact, I've even got it on my supposedly vanilla build-up 1.3, specifically for connecting to vanilla servers. I have Raise Minimap and Optifine on that. Well, actually I don't have Optifine. I would if it was already out there, but last I checked it wasn't.
Well, I know Optifine updated.
Maybe it is, then. But I don't do a whole lot of vanilla, anymore.
Because currently Optifine is 1.3.2. I guess last time I checked there was only one version of Optifine you can get, which was the Ultra.
Well, I'm using the multi-core version of Optifine simply because I have a dual-core processor, which really isn't that much, but my computer's pretty awesome anyways.
I've been waiting for single-player commands to update, but it still hasn't.
I really need a sword, but I don't have the wood, so... Time to kill this piggy by hand. Ah, he disappeared with all the lag. All the sudden lag of his script. When he tries to run away. Ah, piggy, where'd you go? There we go. Got 2 pork chops.
Neat.
Cool, there's a silverwood tree right by my house. That's awesome.
I've never really toyed around with those kind of trees, though.
You know what I'm surprised I haven't seen yet?
No.
Any extra biomes. I installed extra biomes, but then I see